How are things between the Politico and Sarah Palin right now?
I think they're fine.
For those of our viewers who haven't seen it yet, explain what you guys have posted right now about Sarah Palin.
You know, we've got the story looking at all these Republicans whose main focus up until now was making sure Republicans won some seats in this November. And now what they're going to turn their focus to is trying to make sure that Palin is not the nominee. A lot of these guys don't want Palin as a nominee because they fear that if she is the nominee, that means doom for them in 2012. So a lot of the Republicans in D.C. right now who are orchestrating these big wins are immediately going to turn to try and kneecap her because they recognize that this kind of conservative groundswell that follows her and loves her is something that they can't control and is something that could be very detrimental to their candidates.
Okay, but she may not be coming to the Politico Christmas party is what you're telling me.
We have an invite extended. We haven't heard from her.
You know, today is Monday. Today is, Monday, it is only less silly than Tuesday of an election week because it's one of these days where what actually happens on a day like today?
You've got a lot of candidates that are doing like 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 rallies. They're all over their states. If they're Senate, if they're in the House, they're all over their district. The thing is, like, at this point, like, the narrative is set, right? I mean, they're all going to say the same thing. It's all the same talking point. So for now, there's not going to be a whole lot of news that happens today. And tomorrow is going to be even worse because now we're just going to get like video of them going and voting, right?
Tomorrow's the day you see the movies. You go to the movies for 6 hours in the middle of the day.
Exactly.
And is there anything that's different Monday now as we're approaching the day than was the case on Friday? What's different today than 3 days ago?
The big thing that's different today is like trying to get a sense of just how big the wave is, because we had this Gallup poll out today, right, that shows a 15% advantage for Republicans on the generic ballot among likely voters. But then we've also got a Pew poll out today. You know, these are like the two most reputable firms, and Pew has it at 6%. So there's a 9-point gap in the generic ballot among likely voters, among, like the two kind of institutions of polling. And so we're all sitting here trying to figure out like where actually Republicans are and how much of an advantage they actually have.
And how about the Democratic Congressional Campaign Committee? What are you hearing from them today going into tomorrow? Anything?
They're doing everything they can to just kind of play defense and hold down whatever wins they think they might be able to get and hold on some seats they have. They and all other committees have reverted resources to places where they think they can win. They've pulled out from some losers, and they're hoping to keep it in the low 40s. It looks like Republicans are going to be able to take the House, but they're trying to keep this from straying from, like the low 40s, mid 40s up into 50, 60 range.
Yeah, I actually think that, if the White House wakes up on Wednesday with House losses in the mid 40s, they'll claim some kind of victory almost.
Yeah, I think that'd be a good night for them. I mean, you have like Cook and others talking about 60, so 40 would be decent.
Gotcha. Well, it's so nice talking to you. Say hi to Sarah Palin for me.
We'll do. Thanks.
All right, take care.